Olivia Vogt. I began to experience God's presence in my life through a lot of heartbreak and pain. When I was 11 years old, my mom passed away, and it left so much damage, so much just ache in my heart. And there was no one to leave me, and there was no one there telling me that I'm still loved or that anything made sense. I was very lost, and I was kind of just wandering around all throughout high school, just looking for things to make me happy. Of course, nothing was working, and there was just a lot more pain and a lot more confusion and anger. And then my dad signed me up for confirmation, and I did not want to go at all. Did not want to do it, but I figured my friends were doing it, so maybe it'd be all right. So I went, and Austin Ashcraft was my leader, and he's telling me about this God that is compassionate and wants to know me and is so real in my life, and it's just an actual presence, and I didn't want to hear it. I thought, this guy's crazy, I don't have time for this, there's no way. But there was just a pull in my heart that said, maybe there is actually something here. And I was just having to get over my own stubbornness. And then I went on the retreat, and I was prayed over. And it was the first time where someone had, in prayer, just so freely I just knew like something was right and something was so good and someone loved me more than anyone else has ever loved me, and that all the pain I've ever experienced, it just was for a reason, and everything was just okay. And I don't know, it was something that took a lot of work and a lot of me running away, but in the end, he's a very persistent lover, and I don't know, it just was a slow and steady healing process of letting myself open up and be vulnerable. But my relationship with Jesus is now my most intimate relationship and my most precious relationship. Now that I'm in college, it's definitely a struggle to keep the intimacy with Jesus. It's much more real. It's much more like a dating relationship. It's someone, it is hard. It is very hard. There's not, coming from such a powerful youth group into such a large school of tight-knit people who already just know each other so well, I felt very alone. And it kind of just made me feel very like outcasted in my relationship. Like, my relationship was different, so I don't know if it was the right relationship. Like, maybe there was something wrong with my relationship with Jesus. But it was just a lot of me complaining and me just telling Jesus, like, what is going on? Like, listen to my day. Things are hard right now. And I don't know. It's another thing that just finding a good group of people, like forcing myself to meet new people, and then them just showing me like new characteristics of Jesus that I haven't even met before, and just showing me new parts of his heart has been one of the best parts of college, for sure. I've gotten to know the Blessed Mother as my personal mother through Girl Talk, through just so much feminine beauty that I was drawn to in Mary. There's just such a strong connection there of just someone I needed, and someone who just I know is like looking out for me and praying for me and just has her arms around me all the time. And it is something that I didn't really want at first. I was afraid of it, and I kind of was confused why someone else was trying to be my mom. But I realized there's just such a beauty that I have a mother who's holding me and my own mother as daughters. And all she wants to do is just protect me as a woman and encourage me and lead me closer to her son. And once I realized that's who she is, it changed everything. And it has just been the most beautiful experience with her.